Hey guys, Muruki Munyi here.
It's Lydia KM.
And we're back again with another episode of
The Messy In Between.
It's
It's definitely
definitely
TMI.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, Lydia.
No shouting.
No shouting.
Episode 12!
I'm tired. I'm going home. I'm tired. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. We love you guys so much. I can't believe we're on episode 12. It literally feels like
Amazing.
episode 1 yesterday. I know we say that every episode, but
I
it's still,
know.
it's still fantastic.
12
to
feels
us.
ready.
It does.
Feels
Yeah,
ready.
12 is like you're about to come into
There you go.
womanhood
We
of
are.
13,
Yeah, there
which
you
is
go.
fantastic because that's actually our topic for today. So we've been doing this series of things that we wish we knew. We've done before moving in with our partners. We've done before having sex. No?
Before
Before what are the other ones?
I know, yes, before our partners,
Yeah.
moving with our partners, before our first job.
Yeah.
What was the
What's
first one?
I don't know, guys. We'll plug it in here.
Wish we things we wish we knew
In
about our 20s.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Fantastic. So this is the final segment of that. And today we decided to talk about things we wish we knew about our bodies before we came into womanhood. It actually just felt like such a natural thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Because what else do you know more and do you experience more than your actual body?
That's true.
Yeah. So excited to announce that this segment is sponsored by B Girl. B Girl is a company that creates modern period care products for the modern woman. And let me tell you guys, I've been using this product for like maybe 5-6 months now.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that using the cup changed my life. So they make other kinds of period care. I know, right?
D for done.
D for done. Like, let me tell you, periods are already so ghetto hood. So ghetto hood. And it helps when you have something which at least makes it slightly better.
Yeah.
So if I can just show you guys what we are talking about right now. So they make different kinds of products. And the one that we both have used is the cup. So this is the cup. We'll be talking a bit more about it later on in the segment. But they make lots of different really cool period care products. You can find them on kasha.co.ke and use the code SHOPTMI21 until 23rd October for 10% off.
I love it.
Yay, I know.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. So guys, today we're talking about things we wish we knew about our bodies. And before we start, maybe we can just talk a little bit about what our like journey with our bodies has been, because
Yeah.
every woman
Has their
had
own
their
personal
own, and
journey.
more often than not, it's a very complicated one. Like I can't even
is.
think of one woman who has not had a complicated relationship with her body.
And that's so unfortunate. But
Yeah.
you know, I feel like maybe the generation that comes after us will be a bit better off. I start.
I think it'll be worse.
No, I don't
Because
think
of the
so.
fact that, you know, us when we were growing up, we didn't have like social media.
Yeah.
So there was no like comparing ourselves to this standard of beauty of like, oh my God, look at all these people. They look so fantastic. And the Instagram bodies,
Yeah.
that wasn't there for us. It's only when we were older.
But
yeah.
guess what? As much as what we didn't have as much exposure to like different types of body, and there was like, you know, the standard of beauty, there was also not enough exposure about different types of bodies.
Okay,
You
yeah.
knew one version of a body, which is the slim girl done.
Yes, exactly.
That's
Where's
it.
her stomach left the
She
chart?
doesn't have, you don't
No
know how
stomach.
she works out. We weren't as health conscious, so
Yeah.
you don't even know how she's maintaining that body.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's just like this is like, you know, be yourself kind of beauty. As much as yes, there's pressure,
Yeah.
and also there's a sense of health consciousness that is more about taking care of your body than
opposed
just
to-
how what size you are. So yeah, I have hope for our
Okay,
next
I
generation.
have hope too, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my body, I guess I would say I've been medium sized majority of my life. We
Yeah.
say medium size being between a size, the biggest I've ever been has been size 14, and the smallest has been size 6. That's like a UK
You've been a
6.
size 6?
I've been a
When
6,
you were
and I
3 years
looked
old, or-
gross. No.
Oh.
I think I was 19
was
or
that
something.
stress of life?
It
Because like,
guess what? I used to be like, oh my God, do I look fat in this? So let me tell you
Oh
the journey
boy,
of why I
wow.
would have that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So basically, when I was, we moved to England when I was about 11, and I would say I was like maybe a size 8. Just, I didn't even consider my body to be an issue at all. But then when I was like 12, 13, 14, like, I don't know, maybe the change of lifestyle, eating, hormones, whatever, I got quite big. I was a size 14. Now, for my size, and because I've not been bigger than that,
yeah. And
to
just the
me,
way
that
your
was
body
it.
is formed. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was the biggest I've ever been. And I was there around 16, 17. And it was like really hard for me because that's like the time we finished high school. So that's when, you know, you're dating, everything. So the insecurities really came together for
Yeah,
me
yeah.
with dating and guys, so it was really hard. And then one day, I think I was around 18. Yeah, I just decided that I don't want to be big anymore. So I signed up for the gym because I was working at the time. Signed up for the gym, and I literally went from a size 14 to about a size 8 in a couple of months. I just used to go to the gym like consistently,
morning,
like every
night,
single
morning,
day.
night,
I used to do all the classes. I used to do Pilates, yoga, everything. But the consequence of going that fast is that your mind hasn't caught up. So at size 14, I was still feeling like, oh, this doesn't sit right, and then my boobs were really big at the time, so then they deflated completely. Talk about that later.
Wow,
Talk about
balloons,
that later. And then I started having body dysmorphia. Now, body dysmorphia is when what you're looking at in the mirror is nowhere near what you are looking, how you're physically sized.
Yeah.
So even when I started, when I got to a size 8, that wasn't enough for me. I needed to go to a size 6. Even when I was a size 6, I used to be like, do I look fat?
Yeah. Oh,
When I
God.
went to
Wow.
uni,
Yeah.
I started using my body as a way to control how I was feeling, because I was in uni. It was a new experience. I didn't know anything, so I was using my body to get a sense of control. By the way, that's one of the ways how people get eating disorders, is just wanting to feel like you can control something.
At least, yeah.
Then I went to about a size 6, and that was really bad. My mom was so worried. Then I started leveling up, and I think since I've been like maybe 22, 23, I've been like a size 8, size 10, never been beyond that since then. But I've never had the body confidence that I have now. And I've been smaller. I've had a flat stomach and still feeling like, oh my God, my bikini doesn't fit well, like I don't look right. But this time now is when I've realized that my body is a body. It's not who I am.
Tomorrow when that's one of my points.
Tomorrow when I eat and I add a couple of pounds, I'm Lydia. I've just added a couple of pounds. So I've separated a bit more, and I can tell you right now, I don't care. Fupa is what?
Yeah,
and so,
exactly.
And so I'm just a bit more. Take care of your body, be healthy, work out, be health conscious, but you are not your size.
I love that.
Yeah.
And now you're a size?
I'm a size 10 now.
Okay.
And I feel like this is the best I've ever felt.
Yeah.
Now, as long as I take care of myself, stay toned, this is it for me.
That's what you love.
I
And
love
we are both pretty health conscious people.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like not like overeating junk and like, working out and things like that.
Yeah.
So my journey with my body has been quite different from Lydia's. I've always been the bigger child. Like in my friend groups with my sisters, I have 3 sisters in case you don't know. I feel like from the time that I was small, I was very aware that I felt different from other people. Other people didn't make me feel different per se.
Yeah.
But like when I looked at everyone else, I was just like, okay, you're the bigger one, you're the fluffier one.
Yeah.
And like when I was younger, it never used to bother me as much. Like for me, it was just like, oh, my parents used to always make me feel like, oh, you're so cute, you're so what. So it always felt like a nice thing. And then of course you get to teenagehood and other children start making fun of you. And then now you're just like, okay, wow, so being fat is not that great, kind of thing. And then, I mean, I've always just continued still to have a bigger body size. I guess it's just the way my body is built, but it's definitely gone up and down, up and down. Like I have a child, obviously childbirth just changes your entire body. More on that later. God. But yeah, so obviously with having children, and I have 3 children right now, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. And at some point it was really toxic, like the up and down. Like I would lose a lot of weight in a really short period of time, then put on a lot of weight in a really short period of time, and it just like kept going up and down like that. In my 30s, I feel like I found a more peaceful place to exist, chasing strength as opposed to chasing being skinny. And I think in my mind at some point I made peace with the fact that because of the way my body is built, I'll never be a skinny person as a skinny person. I might be slim, I might be strong, I might be fit, but I'll never be skinny. And that's one of the things that actually I want us to talk about, is that sometimes the image you're chasing in your mind is just not achievable for the way your body is
built.
And for both of us, I feel like we've both arrived at the place in our 30s. I'm sorry if you're below 30, but I feel like you can actually get to this place before you get to 30.
You could,
right?
There's enough content out there
for you
this.
to accept yourself. Exactly. And now we've gone into a place where we're just like, this is who I am, this is how I am, and it does not make me, like, me being a happy person is not dependent on the fact that I weigh 80 kgs or
Not
90 kgs at all, right?
Yeah.
And I love that. Okay, so now we're going to talk about things that we wish we knew about our bodies before we transitioned into womanhood.
Yes.
Are you going to go first? You
I'll
are
go first.
indeed. Yes. Fantastic.
Okay. So my first one is that boobs are not supposed to be the same size. Now, this is something that came to me. I think I was
Exhibit
like, huh?
Exhibit A.
I feel like this one is. I think the
Which one is
left.
bigger?
The left is bigger.
Yeah.
The left is cuter and perkier
Yeah.
and
And
just
it's so
wonderful.
round.
It's just nice,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But the right does what it wants to do. It's okay. You know. And I realized that when I
Yeah.
was like maybe around 23, and you know, of course, all the pictures that you see online, it's just like everyone has this like standing nice juicy double D's and they have no stomach, so those are just like, this is how I am.
This is how
And I
this
had
is
one
me.
of my friends who was like that, tall, slim, big boobs that just stood like that. So then when I started realizing, hey, Mrs. Right,
What's going on, babes?
What's
What's
happening?
happening? Yeah.
You know, I was just like, this is so weird. And you know,
Yeah.
then it was like the time when you're just accepting your body and your sexuality. And I remember having a bit of a, what's this? You know, what do we do with this one? So
Yeah.
yeah, boobs are not supposed to be the same size. If they are drastically different, it's whatever. Everyone's is different.
It's different. That
Yeah.
being said, I feel like Lydia has some of the most perfect boobs I've ever
Are you
seen in my
being
life. I love them
serious?
so much. Like, yeah,
Really?
she has, like, your boobs are just like, they're not like pointing to the sky, but they're not pointing to the ground. They're just like somewhere in a comfortable in between. Yeah.
Non-threatening.
Non-threatening,
there.
it's just like we're here,
We're
and
here,
we're
we're
okay.
okay, we're all right.
Exactly. Me, imagine I don't know which of my boobs is bigger than the other one. Like, I just
Me,
feel
I
like,
know.
for you.
Oh no,
Or for
not
me?
for you. No,
Oh,
for me.
okay,
Sorry,
fine. I
yeah.
was gonna be like, tell me.
Oh, let us know.
Tell
Yeah.
me, please. Yeah, I don't know which of mine is, but I feel like for me, because I'm not like a boob person, it's like literally just these balls of fat on my chest. I don't even notice them. They're just like neither here nor there. I've
Yeah.
never been so obsessed with them. In fact, when I see people like really, really like focused on their boobs, I'm just like, but why? You know, kind of thing. But I guess people on their own bodies like
Everyone
focus
has
on
their
different
thing.
things.
Yes.
Exactly.
Also, that's big booty privilege. You
Oh,
don't have. Yeah.
wow.
Own your
We are going
privilege.
there.
Own
Okay,
your
yeah.
privilege.
Because
Own
my
your-
ass is my ass.
Fat.
Exactly, it's fat. So I guess that's just
you
where
don't
I
even
focus.
think about that. Yeah. Also,
You're
my
right,
mom
by the
has
way.
a perfect cleavage.
Really?
Even to now.
Wow.
Her, not even just boobs, the cleavage. So I think seeing her was just like, oh, boobs.
I know.
Those are nice.
I know.
Yeah.
I know what I love seeing on Instagram is like these pictures which have like many different kinds of boobs or like many different kinds of vulvas. I love those pictures. 'Cause I'm just like, wow,
Oh, yeah,
everyone
where
just
am
look
I?
different. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which I'm somewhere between A and X. Maybe I'm
Yes.
somewhere here in between. Exactly. I love
And
those
it's
pictures.
so comforting.
I know.
So comforting
To just
because
know.
you get to know that we are all different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. My one thing I wish I knew about my body is that you can be healthy at any size. So I mean,
Period.
period, exactly, and that's
Yeah.
one of the things that I think social media has given us. When I go online and I see like a really like a chubbier person working out and being able to do amazing things like yoga or
Yeah.
strength training, and I'm just like, wow, you literally don't have to be a skinny person or like a really slim person for you to
Yeah.
be able to take care of your body and be healthy. This whole thing of like, if you are big, now that means you're unhealthy, or if you're thin, that means you're healthy. There are people who are super skinny and they die of heart attacks. There are people who are big
100%.
and they are super healthy and their BMI is fine and they are, they are not at risk of heart attack. And I feel like I wish I knew that earlier, because I always used to buy into the thing that if you're bigger, or when you do your
You're
BMI, it tells
unhealthy,
you you're obese or whatever. And
BMI
that's according
is
to
a scam.
Yeah, it's a scam.
It's a
Exactly.
scam,
It's
yeah.
not African standards. I'm sorry. Yeah. And like I would just feel like, oh God, I'm not healthy. Now I'm going to die early because of that. But now I've realized that as long as I'm eating healthy, I'm working out, I am drinking my water, I'm getting enough sleep, I can be healthy too, whether
Yeah.
or not I'm a size 8 or a size 16.
100%. And that does go, there is a mark that is like
Oh, okay,
within
yeah.
reason.
Within reason,
Because
yeah.
even there's a certain level of small that is dangerous.
That is
It's
unhealthy.
that your period stops, that you're even struggling to conceive because you're just way beyond.
Yeah.
And there's also on the other side. But there's majority of us, we are in this in
In the
between.
spectrum, in
where
between,
the
yeah.
spectrum is like healthy, we're just all different sizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. There's actually Justin Bieber's dancer, the one who does Sorry, right? She's a dancer, but she's more of like a larger size dancer. But I can't do the things she does. So it has nothing to do with her size.
Flexibility,
She is so
agility.
fit. She is on. She's obviously a dancer. But her size is just the way that it is. So yeah, that's a really good
Yeah.
misconception to just cut off right
off,
now.
yeah.
Now. Okay, so this is my next one. Some nipples have hair.
Oh, okay. Do your nipples
Yeah.
have hair?
No, not like the actual, but like a bit around. And I realized that first of all, can we talk about this? Yeah. So, hair. There's hair which grows in particular places on a woman's body. The older she gets without bearing children, we gotta have that conversation. Yeah, it does happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's because your hormones like are there, but they don't know where to go. But that actually does happen.
Okay, well, that happened to me, but all the hair was on my head. Like your hair, you find that your hair is growing fuller, it's growing longer, it's growing faster, but like not anywhere else.
Yeah, no,
Or
this
maybe
is
not anywhere else that I noticed.
Yeah, or
But-
maybe that you didn't
Wow,
notice.
yeah.
Yeah, but then maybe if you went a little bit longer without kids, maybe you might you had kids at 19, so maybe
Yeah.
you never had
I had
this.
a kid at
Sorry.
19.
You had all
God.
20 kids
God.
at 19. But yeah, there's actually even
Yeah.
women who have excess bodily hair even on their face, on their chin.
I have a
Like,
mustache,
it
yeah.
grows. I have too.
Yeah.
So I realized that there was like 2-3 hairs on my nipples. And you know what I
Wow.
said? It's tax. If you come that
Wow.
close, that's your tax. That's your tax. So, if the hair is excess, you need to see a doctor because it could be a symptom of so many other things, like endo. That's might be one of the symptoms. But if it's not excess, wherever
it's
you find
fine.
hair
Yeah.
in your body, it's like.
Exactly. Actually, I met a woman the other day who was like, she has never grown any armpit hair. She has never grown any pubic hair. But she has hair on her head, but just has never had armpit or pubic hair. How fantastic would that be?
What a dream.
What
All
a
those
dream.
waxing.
I know.
Oh!
I'm like, how does it feel to be God's favorite? You have no hair. I
Wow.
know. Crazy.
That's amazing.
I
So
know.
yeah, hair in different places
Is normal.
It's completely normal.
Exactly. Okay. The next thing I wish I knew is that the parts of my body that I hated when I was a child, I wouldn't even notice or care about when I'm older, honestly. So when I was younger, I used to hate my ears. I don't know if you can tell, but they kind of like, they're not flat against my head like this. They are kind of a bit like out. I don't know if you guys can see, but they're not
Yeah.
like, I always used to be like, so now when I wear earrings, you can't really see the shine of the earring because like you see the way you with yours, it's just like you can see it's a diamond kind of earring. Mine is like, if it was like this, you would see it. But it's
okay.
not because it curves upwards. And
Yeah.
I used to hate that so much. Like I was so conscious about it. Every time I would put my hair, I would just like hold it like this so I could cover my ears. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then I also used to be so conscious of my nose. And I just
I used to be
feel-
conscious.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my
Oh,
example. I was
really?
like, what an elephant sitting on your face. We can barely see you. It's just
It's
ginormous.
just there. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. And like now I don't even notice it at
cares?
all.
And
You
I
know?
feel like it's there.
Yeah.
And then
what? Yeah,
true.
exactly.
Yeah.
And obviously, okay, there are some things which you might grow up and if you make money now, you'll be like, okay, let me change it. But I probably, it won't even impact you like now when you're older.
you have
wouldn't
other problems.
You have other problems like paying
Many.
your bills, taxes, your children,
Character
your
development.
man cheating on you. I mean, are we going to focus on your nose or are we going to focus on the man?
So many things. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's right. I guess I was gonna share my one. My
Yeah.
one was my nose. I feel like I've always been insecure about like my body because I said when I was a teenager now and everyone was celebrating the bodies, I was big like this. I was big with big boobs, but not like the way people say the Kikuyu shape because my thighs were also
Lydia's
exploding.
thighs are, yeah. Lydia's thighs are here to show
So I
you.
just was just like, oh my God, what is happening with the body? But I didn't
Yeah.
have like the big juicy butt, So I felt so upside down. I was just like, what is happening with my body?
Yeah.
Like having big thighs, you don't have a big boob, or having big boobs, you don't have a small belly. But as I grew up, I was just like, just get me to like my clothes fit well.
Yeah.
The
That's
other parts,
it.
how they come together,
It don't matter.
I don't care. Does the dress
Yeah.
look cute?
Yeah.
Does it look sexy? Do I feel
I
done?
know, I
yeah.
know.
So yeah, now I couldn't care less.
Actually, now can I just give another point because
Yeah.
it just really ties into this.
Yeah.
Another thing I was going to say is that you realize at some point as you grow up that everyone, even the people who you think have a perfect body, everyone is struggling with something. Everyone is unhappy with something. Truth time, when Lydia and I were working at this TV station that we used to work at together, there was this day that we were all talking about, what are you guys uncomfortable with about your body? And I was honestly sitting there just waiting to hear Lydia say something because I was like, this self-entitled bitch. Like, let's wait and hear what she says. Because honestly, to me, guys, Lydia's body is perfect. Like,
Oh
I'm
my
just like, I look at her
God.
and I'm just like, if you wake up and complain about anything, you're just spoiled, and that's all.
I
And at
complain
that
every day.
Yeah, exactly. And then at that number, I was like, obviously, my issues are like I'm too chubby, my stomach is not flat, and whatever. And Lydia said, "Do you want me to share what you said? Do you remember what you said?"
No.
She said that she feels like for her, nothing about her body stands out. She's just plain. She's just normal. She's just
average
boring.
Sally.
Average Sally. And I was just like, I get that.
Yeah,
I get
because
that.
we were all pointing about. Actually, we were pointing about what all of us.
Yeah,
what
all of
we
us
had.
were- yeah.
But and every single one of you has something that stands out.
Yeah.
Yuma said that she her skin tone is like a lot darker than normal.
Yeah.
Then Naomi's like sunshine. She's like way lighter
Literally,
than
yeah.
everyone. Then
Me
you
was
said you're
my
big.
weight.
Then I was okay. So let's talk.
Yeah.
My height
Is
my
average,
weight,
average,
my skin tone,
average. Oh yeah, and then at that point, I realized. By the way, not even Beyonce. Me,
Imagine
I'm sure.
Beyonce
Imagine
has
Beyonce
something.
one day. Exactly. So like you think that you'll feel perfect when you're in that other perfect body, but imagine even those people are struggling with something.
100%, and that's why the way we talk to each other is like so important, because you might think that that's a compliment to tell me, but then maybe I'm gonna go home and be like, oh my god, she's just affirmed that there isn't. You never know what's going on in somebody's mind about their body. So for me, I feel like unless I heard you say you want to lose weight, I can tell you've lost weight.
Yeah.
But if I haven't heard that, it's like you look amazing.
Yeah,
so then,
exactly. I actually really appreciate that about you. Yeah, she doesn't just like throw body comments here willy-nilly, knowing that somebody could be struggling with their
yes,
body.
because some people who are small also like really hate that about their body.
Exactly.
Then you're just like, oh my god, you're so skinny. Look at you.
Yeah,
and she probably won't.
It's true. Yeah,
she's gonna have an issue when she goes
to
bed.
Can we normalize not commenting about people's bodies
say
unless
amazing.
it's
You
invited?
look great.
Yeah,
you look amazing.
You look great. Yeah.
Or if someone says I'm losing weight, you can say great. You've lost weight. If someone says they're adding weight, you can say, oh, I can see that.
Yeah,
but let the other person be the cue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay, so this is my other one. At 30, everything changes. They joke about this. But no, everything changes.
Yeah.
Since I turned 30, which was in March, I think I've had the most sprains on my body. Seriously.
So true.
I sprained my wrist twice.
Oh,
the other day, I put my back out.
Yeah.
Everything changed. Your knees gone. D
no
for done.
no Megan knees. I'm sorry.
It's just
done.
for you lot in your 20s. So many things change. Your metabolism is at a standstill.
God.
Before you lose 2 pounds.
Do you know? Actually,
have you prayed? Have you prayed? Don't just go to the gym. You need to pray. You need to fast.
In our 20s, I feel like you could just eat one carrot and tomorrow you're skinny. But then now I'm like, literally, you go to the gym for like a year, guys. You eat salad after salad. Then you smell one Oreo.
Done.
5 kgs added.
You
Smell
remember
the Oreo.
last year?
Yeah.
Last year before I went to Diani, the same time around this year, I went on like a low carb diet, and I was like working on like maybe 3 times
you lost
a week.
Like 8 kgs or something.
I lost 10 kgs.
Yeah, it was.
It was 10 days and then 8 kgs.
Such a short period of time, guys. I literally was seeing her shrink.
Yeah. Try me now.
Yeah, I know. Now.
Try me now.
Oh my God.
Before I get that 3 kg off, I have worked, I have stressed. So
starve yourself
at 30, your body just doesn't just do what you want.
Exactly.
It takes a lot more consciousness and more effort and more intention with what you're eating and how you're working out for it to make a difference. Also, let's take vitamins.
Let's
30
take
and above. The government should start providing vitamins.
Okay, what vitamins do you take? Because I take vitamin C, I take vitamin D and zinc.
No, now that I've had my 8th sprain, is when I'm now you're like, multivitamins.
You need to start taking collagen, calcium supplements.
That one first because my bones.
Oh God, guys, it's
every time you do this.
It's just ridiculous. I hate it so much. I
don't know. Rotting, but
we are rotting. What will happen at 40 and 50 and 60? Oh God.
By then, we'll have the bodies that we want. We'll just be maintaining.
Will we
no more. Me, I'm not doing any acrobatics when I'm 40.
Right? Exactly.
D for done.
Except in bed. That's it.
Woohoo!
We're going to be doing that till we're 70. Hey, yeah. Okay, my next one, which I think could be tied to that one, is that I wish I understood that my body goes through seasons. Your body will go through seasons. And for me, especially when it comes to childbirth and it comes to like seasons in my life where maybe I'm having like a transition period, like a new job or maybe tough times with my husband or like breastfeeding or being pregnant. And at some point, like when you're younger, your body is pretty much it doesn't go through anything traumatic as such. But as you get older now with like giving birth or like you're going through a stressful time emotionally, you don't have enough time, let's say, go to the gym or to create healthy meals, your body kind of like yo-yos. And it's like in this season, I have time to, dedicate to working out and what. In other seasons, you don't. And that's okay because your body is literally just a casing for who you actually are on the inside.
100%. Yeah. And to add to that, I feel like your perception of your body also goes through seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's more perception than anything. Because there's sometimes based on how I thought about myself. Tracy Ellis Ross says, she's like, don't believe what you're looking at the mirror because your mirror talks to you what you're feeling. It's not what you're seeing, So the perception of my body goes up, and I could be the exact same size for a year. But the seasons I have been through as far as what I see is so much. I feel like the more confident I am as a person, then the better I feel. Just like how, let's say you're going through a breakup, you hate everything about yourself. Your body could be the same way it was, but because now your self-esteem is having an issue, your body takes a toll. So
Exactly.
ride with that wave too.
Yeah.
It's not that your body is a problem.
And
It's the way you're seeing
and
it.
speaking of heartbreak, I feel like one of the things that impacts women's relationship with their bodies most
Yeah.
is how men experience them, or how they allow men to speak to them about their bodies.
For sure.
Like Lydia, I think you shared this in a previous episode about this guy who told you, "Oh, I just want you to be thicker."
Yeah,
Was
he
that-
never used
yeah.
to say, I want you to be thicker, but
Yeah.
consistently affirming and, kind of pointing out imagery about thick girls. And
Yeah.
sooner or later, you get the cue
Yeah.
that that's what he needs you to be as well.
At some point, before I had met my husband and I was randomly dating, this was like 2015, there was this guy who I was with who every single time after sex, he would want me to go stand like at the edge of the bed, and he would just be like, "Oh, turn around, I just want to look at you." So I'd just be there standing. I turn around, I turn to the side. Then it's like, "Oh, I just face the back." I face the back, and then that was it every single time after sex. And I started to become so conscious. Like on a day when he's coming over, I would just like not eat that day, because I'm like, when I go stand at the edge of the bed, I want my stomach to be as flat as possible.
But that was you, because he didn't. Did he make comments about your body?
He didn't, but sometimes you just be like, kind of like thing. I was just like,
Like,
And
could be.
And the thing is that it's not
Could
like
be.
when I'm standing there, he's saying, "Wow, stunning, you
Oh.
gorgeous woman." He's just not saying anything. How awkward is that? And if you're watching this, honestly, that was bad manners.
That is so
Yeah,
weird.
it's so
okay, so I
weird,
get it.
yeah.
Then you start over criticizing because he's not
it's
giving
like,
commentary.
what are you thinking? What is he thinking? Like, why, kind
So
of thing.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, men can absolutely ruin your image of you. I
if
know.
you are not solid in how you
Yeah.
experience your own body.
Yeah, and sometimes they're gonna not be. So
Yeah.
then be careful also who you're having and the kind of comments you're allowing.
Yeah.
And no, if it's especially as we said this, if I don't find it funny, then it's not a joke.
Yeah.
It's not. If
yeah,
it's not funny
a
to me and
joke.
it's about me, it's not a joke. Period.
Period.
One thing though, for me, sometimes post breakup, that's when I'm in the best shape of my life.
Always.
Always.
When you get into a relationship, for sure, Utanona. When you lose weight, that's when suddenly 2 days later, oh my God, who is that?
I
wow.
know.
Yeah.
When like, going through my
Yeah.
breakup, one of the things that I know helps me stay mentally right, and I think this is for everyone, is that I work out. I know that I cannot just sit at home and just eat ice cream. I know that like going to the gym even if 3 times,
Yeah.
it won't feel great that first month.
Yeah,
but by
but
the
it
second
really
month,
helps.
just
Yeah.
even how my body is looking, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Was that
But
mine or was that yours?
That was yours.
That was mine. Okay.
Yeah.
Go. Mhm.
Okay, for, I think I don't know if we touched on this. So periods are both a blessing, but 10-year-old Lydia, please stop daydreaming about periods. Stop wishing you
Wait,
are
started
that
your
girl.
period when you were 10?
No. But
Oh,
that was
okay.
like before. I started when I
yeah.
was 13. So no, or maybe 12, something like that. So I used to see this girl who I remember her. I saw her like kind of putting her pads away or whatever, and I
Yeah.
just was like, she's
Wow.
so grown
All of
up.
us, all of us.
Wow, I can't wait. Month 3 into your period. Month 3, and
Yeah.
I used to have really bad cramps like
Oh,
when I
no,
first
yeah.
started until I was like maybe about 16. I used to have horrendous cramps, so there was nothing to be excited about. But as you transition into your 20s, now in your 30s, you find that women are experiencing their bodies in very different ways,
Yeah.
and many women are praying for a period.
Yeah.
So it's not something to constantly every time you get it, God, it's here again.
I'm
It's
still going to feel that.
are you
every single
serious?
time.
Funny enough,
Yeah.
I will get that, but immediately I'm like,
Thank you, Lord, for
Thank
sending
you,
me my
Lord.
period. Thank you for not allowing me to be impregnated this time. Thank you, Father. The number of times we've been praying in the toilet, Lord, just
God,
send me some
I
blood.
swear,
I promise I'll
I've
never do it
changed.
without a condom
I've
again. please. Yeah.
so yeah, periods is a fantastic
Yeah.
blessing, and one of the things I've been blessed with, especially since I turned 30, is using the cup.
Life
Now
changing.
she's the one who influenced me to use the cup, and I was so reluctant. Let's show you guys. This is the B girl cup. So it comes in this nice little case, which I absolutely love. I think this is definitely unique to B girl. This casing comes and obviously is going to keep it sanitary. As long as you boil both and you keep it in there, it's going to
Yeah.
be fantastic. So this is the cup.
Yeah.
And you can insert it like.
There's
This.
so many different
There's
ways.
so many different
yeah.
ways. This is the way I do it. Which way
Yeah.
do you do it?
I also do it like that. Sometimes I'll do it like this. Should I show you to this camera?
That's
Or is it-
interesting.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll do it like this so it can be smaller at the end. At the
okay.
edge. So it's
Oh,
like
that's
they call this the
interesting.
CFold.
Yeah.
And that one I think they call it the U-fold.
Okay,
But
so I've
yeah.
never used this CFold, but I always use this one.
Yeah.
Right? And it is a big ghetto to start with.
Yeah,
Let's
it's-
just be
yeah,
honest.
it's a
You'll
bit
be up
messy.
here, then you'll be up,
Yeah.
then it's but it's,
Yeah.
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 But eventually you get a rhythm and you understand. Also, one thing, I don't know if this is not too. It's
share,
TMI. It's
TMI, yes.
One of the things that has helped me to when I'm inserting the cup
Yeah.
is that when I hold like this and it's like I open myself. You know how to open
With
yourself?
your other hand?
No, I open my
Oh.
vagina itself.
How?
There's a way like
Kegels.
Kegels. Yeah, so
Oh,
Kegels
wow.
you do this and
Good
that.
job. That's-
But then when you open like this, once you're more
Oh,
open, and then once you
yeah.
put it in, it's like it sucks it.
I've never tried that.
Yeah, I tried that the other day, and also when I'm taking it out, I do Kegels as well, so that I can push it out,
Yeah.
so that I don't have to pull. I'll just
that's
be able to
nice.
hold and get
Hold
out. So
and
that
remove it.
that
Yeah.
really helped me.
Yeah.
So the period cup, one of the best things that it lasts for up to 5 years, and it's
Exactly.
cost effective. This one costs 2,500.
500, yeah,
but
but-
right now because of the TMI code, we have shop TMI 10.
21.
Shop
TMI
21
21.
for a 10% discount at Kasha.
Yeah.
It's 2,100 at the
Fantastic.
moment.
Yes,
so that's
exactly.
what you spend, and you won't be able to. You won't spend
literally- yeah,
again.
exactly. When you
Yeah.
put this thing in the morning, you're taking it out after like 12 hours, depending on how
Heavy.
heavy
Me,
your
I can
flow
go
is.
throughout.
Even me, I
All
can go
of it.
throughout. Even on my heavy days, I can
Yes.
go throughout,
Yeah.
which is fantastic. Also, they help with cramps. So if you're somebody who has like cramps a lot,
Yeah.
they really help with cramps. You can swim with it, you can run with it, you can dance with it. You probably can't have sex with it.
No, I don't think you can.
I don't think so,
And
yeah.
that should be all right.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like that
It
should be
I
all
mean,
right.
you can make some sacrifices.
Yeah,
you take it
a
out
couple
if
of
you
times.
really. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
What pads do or other traditional forms of menstrual
Products.
other menstrual products, traditional ones, is that they make you think that you're bleeding so much.
Oh,
but
yeah.
every time I remove my cup, I'm just like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And as far as I was concerned, this was my heaviest day.
Imagine.
Day 2, I was just like, oh no, how is it good? And literally, I don't think I've ever gotten past that. And I think my flow is medium.
Yeah.
It's not excess, it's medium. And I've never gone even past here.
Actually, interesting fact: the average woman will only bleed up to like two tablespoons full
A day.
The entire period.
2.
2 tablespoons.
I think
full.
I'm a bit more than
No,
average.
but tablespoons, is like American tablespoons. It's like a serving spoon.
Okay,
yeah,
the big
so like
ones.
2 serving spoons. So
I
to
feel like
speak.
that's definitely
Yeah,
possible. Because my period is like averages
so
at
you
4.
Think, exactly. So
Yeah.
you think that your flow is heavy, but like who else's pad have you looked at for you to know that
Yeah.
your flow is heavy? Because sometimes you think it's heavy, but it's actually not
But
that
it's actually
heavy.
not. Yeah. So for me personally, I recommend the cup because that's what I use now. Because once I put it in, especially if I have errands, town can be
Yeah.
ghetto. I
Yeah.
don't need to be thinking about where I'm going to change, how I'm going to feel. It's just in there through the day. Get
That's
out.
it,
And
you're
once
done.
you're done with your period, you just wash it. You can put it. You can sanitize it with hot water. Clean this. Put it
Actually,
in.
yeah, actually,
done.
this acts as a sanitizing cup. So you just
Yeah.
put the hot water there, you leave it for a while, pour out, and you're ready for your next one.
Done.
So
Deeper done.
great,
We love
exactly,
periods
yeah.
at TMI.
I would say love. I mean,
Okay,
I
maybe
accept
because you're
periods.
down with kids.
Oh, yeah,
Now it's like, why
actually,
do I have
now
it?
it's like, why?
Whereas
Yeah,
me,
you're
it's just
right.
like everyone is just like, oh, my womb is still is there.
Exactly. It's just like hang in there, hang in there. The next point that I would like to make is that my body needs rest and food. And I wish this is something that I had known when I was younger. Because when you're younger and you start feeling like, oh, I'm so fat. You know what? I'm just going to starve myself for a week. I'm not going to eat for a week. Or sometimes you're like in the middle of like doing so much stuff. And this actually happens in your 20s because there's so much pressure about like, oh, you always need to be doing things. You go online, people are like, it's like 7 a.m. and Lydia has worked out and she's already fixed the nation. And you're just waking up and you start feeling like, oh my God, I'm not doing enough.
Yeah.
And then you feel the need to constantly be busy, constantly be on the move, forgetting that your body needs to rest. Like your body needs to chill sometimes. That's actually something that Lydia is teaching me, whether she knows it or not. But like sometimes
I'm working on it,
yeah,
guys. Because
like,
Joe is on 24/7.
I
I'm like, you
know.
needed to go and get that. You needed to
had
get
to
out of your
leave.
house to go. It
I
stresses me
know.
out. But you're working
I'm
on like
working on
taking more
it.
pauses. My
Exactly,
mom
yeah.
was that person. Consistently go. Then of course she was a single mom at some point. So it was just so hectic and she was working at like 2 jobs at one time,
no.
trying to give us like the best life that she could. And my mom has started resting in her 50s.
I
You
don't
know?
want to be that
And that
person, yeah.
generation, we get why. So many
they
things.
need it, yeah.
But you
Yeah, I don't.
You
don't
don't need
even.
to be
I don't
resting
need
at
to.
50.
I
You
know.
can rest right
and
now.
I really try to be intentional. But like me, sometimes I'm just lying there, and I'm just like, guy. But there's all these things which need to be done. Can I really just be sitting here? I can just be. I can just be here. No, I can't do it. But I'm really trying to be
You are
intentional
working.
about
Yeah,
that. I'm really
they actually
trying
say
to
that
be.
if you don't have 20 minutes to pause for yourself and do nothing, relax, meditate, whatever, you need an hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have 20 minutes, if you can't spare 20 minutes,
Yeah.
you are in need of an hour off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's true. But we're working on it.
We are
'Cause she's a
working on
boss
it.
babe. She's a
Exactly.
wife. She's got 300
Beautiful.
kids.
I'm gonna
Many
need you to-
children. She's got a family, like her own personal family. So I get why you're
Yeah,
that busy.
exactly.
But little bit.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I make myself busy as opposed to being actually busy.
Yeah?
Kind of
Really?
thing. It's like
Like, you
it's
didn't
I
have to
need
do it.
I didn't have to do it, but
I'm
like
gonna be
everything-
checking in. Did you
please
have to
check.
do this?
Did you
Did
need
you ha-
to?
did you
Exactly.
need to?
And food.
Okay.
Me, by then, nothing can come between me and good food.
And you tell
right
me
now in my
that. Joe
30s. Yeah.
says, no matter what, eat first.
Yeah, good food. You deserve good food. Good sex and good food, those are two things you deserve, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Ever.
I love it. All right, my other one is your bikini body is whichever body you're in.
Ooh,
I
yes.
have struggled with bikini bodies. There's a picture I saw, I think I was 22, right?
I think
my
you mentioned-
stomach was like
Was this table?
this
But-
table, and it was cute, and it wasn't like I was working out too hard. It was just like just maintaining.
fit. You look
Yeah, so
fit.
it wasn't like it was beautiful. And I remember that entire time in Western Supermare, I was like with my boyfriend and Aggie and my friend, and the whole time I was just like, guys, like, how do I look? Is it all right?
and
Like,
hiding and putting all your pictures like
yes.
your hand is hiding
And
your stomach.
the fact that I thought that I needed to be in a different version to have my bikini is ridiculous. I just went to Diani right now, and I guess like size 10, this is like the biggest I've been in like the last 5 years. And I was just like, the bikini we shall wear. And
you're
wore
getting
them.
the body you're getting.
You're gonna get
You're gonna get the body that you're getting. Yeah,
you're gonna
that's
get
it.
the body you're going to
Yep.
get. So there's no need to like hold off on your bikini body or like wait to be perfect, because majority of the time it's your perception of your body that's stopping you from enjoying that bikini. Wear that bikini. Wear that
Absolutely.
bikini.
And actually, I think it's my last point, but it was very tied to that, is that your weight is not my weight. Let me say because this is speaking to myself. My weight is not the determinant of my happiness. And when you let food and weight consume such a huge part of your life, you don't leave room for enjoying other things like your
Yeah.
family, like your work, like your anything else to do with your life, and something that truly doesn't matter as much. Like who you are on the inside is what matters the most. So something which doesn't truly matter as much begins to dominate and rule you. So always remember, your body is not your identity.
I really
wear
love
that
that.
bikini, wear whatever you want, wear those stripes, wear whatever. Yeah.
And using language, I know people always say it, but it's not as easy in everyday life. But when you confirm, especially with something you've been working through for so long, I'm fat, period.
Yeah.
I'm the fat girl, I'm the big girl.
Yeah.
You become that without even meaning to.
Oh, yeah, so true.
I'm the skinny girl. That's it. That's all you are. But the truth is, underneath that, there's the funny girl, there's
The
the
funny
smart girl, the
girl,
hardworking
yeah.
girl, so many other things. So I love that one as
Absolutely,
well.
yeah.
And
And
you've
you-
done a fantastic job with that.
Thank
You
you.
have.
I'm like,
you don't
guys,
identify like that as
Lily,
much
now
anymore.
I identify as a fit girl. I'm
Yeah,
a fit girl.
you are a
a
fit
strong
girl.
girl, a healthy girl.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
that.
she's done a fantastic job,
Thank
guys.
you,
But yeah,
thank
thank you,
you.
BE Girl, for sponsoring this segment, guys,
Yeah.
and for making periods feel like we got this.
Like,
As
it's not
modern
too
women, we
bad.
got this.
Exactly.
We
If you would
got
like
this.
to try the cup, remember to use our code shop TMI21 on Kasha for 10% off your order. And then also DM us and let us know how it goes, because we know at the beginning it can be a bit like, why am I doing this? What is
Yes.
happening? 2 periods in, and then you're like, wow.
Oh, this is
you
a
even
dream.
forget that you're on your period. You
And
even
I was
forget.
scared of that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. You're scared.
that
It's
you-
like, did I have it in?
Yeah, exactly.
It feels like nothing.
It feels like nothing.
Yeah.
It's really, really fantastic. We hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Well, this segment
Segment.
of this episode. Please let us know your comments below. If you're watching on YouTube, let us know some of the things that you wish you knew about your body, so that
Yeah.
we can also to changia too. And even if you're a man, obviously we are both women, so we've spoken from a
Woman's
woman's point of
perspective.
view.
But yeah, men actually
please
would like
let
to
us
hear
know.
some
Even
from
me.
you.
Yeah, because we always imagine that men don't
Yeah.
really care that much about their bodies. But
But I see boys who are a bit insecure when they first break their voice.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
everyone keeps pointing it out.
Exactly. It's
Like,
like, hey, well,
yeah,
yeah, exactly. So please let us know. We would love to hear from you guys.
fan shout out. So this is basically the segment where we just are in love with you. We just want to hear what you are saying, and we really appreciate the kind of feedback that you give. So we're going to be doing the fan shout out from our recent episode, what we wish we knew before our first job. You guys really enjoyed that because it was a bit different. It wasn't as casual as our usual.
It was serious. Like we seriously work. Yeah.
Yes. So we have this is Sasha Wamboy saying this has to be one of your best episodes. I thoroughly enjoyed the conversation. It was so informative and timely for me. I'm just about to graduate and get into the corporate world. That episode was mostly for people like that.
Who are about
just
to start
before.
working.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Congrats and good luck into the world, honey.
Girl.
So there's another one person who's saying Joe Wams is saying great episode as usual. My addition Oopsie, sorry, someone's calling me. My addition would be to always take your leave/vacation days and sick days off and go and relax and recharge. You are not doing yourself any favors by overworking, thinking that you'll be recognized as the most hardworking employee. If anything, you might end up being unproductive and burnt out. That's Joe Wams. Thank you so much for that.
I love that. Absolutely.
I do one more?
Yeah. Oh, let me do one.
Okay, good.
Abby, the wealth coach. First of all, I love that. The wealth coach. Sounds like
Lovely.
somebody I would want to be associated with. I
Yeah.
want wealth. You said this content is too good. Wekeni number ya M-Pesa support. If we do that, will you guys send us M-Pesa?
Will you?
Will you?
Will
send
you?
us, because
Will you?
we can't say no to M-Pesa. She says it's like we're in a master class of life skills. Thank you. And by the way, guys,
Wow,
we
I love
also
that.
learn so much on these episodes. Like I
Yeah.
learn a lot from her.
Even
I learn a
me,
lot
I'm
from the
surprised when you
comments.
talk, I'm like, wow, Joe, wow.
And I always feel like I know you so well, but like sometimes it's like, whoa, this wise woman
you.
is fantastic. Someone says, I had Susan W9, you said you have to comment on my story about my husband negotiating for his new job. If you don't know what I'm referring to, watch last week's episode. She says it is true you have to ask for what you are worth, and women should do the same. But I think it's not always easy because men asking for more or being assertive is seen as good. But for women applying the same tactics, you will hear people saying she's bitchy or too demanding.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
actually true. There is negotiation tactics which are different for women. Either way, it's assertive, but just different so that you're because the way you're perceived already is in a negative when
Yeah.
you're being assertive. So it helps you soften, I guess.
Yeah.
There's some coaches online who do it. They teach you how to negotiate as a woman.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, guys. We
We love
appreciate you
you.
continuously. Please don't ever stop commenting. We want to hear your point of view because look, we've learned something new
Yes,
that we didn't. So yeah,
exactly.
wherever you are, make sure you're commenting and hit us up on TMI Podcast KE on Instagram.
And if you're especially if you're watching or listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Deezer or Castbox, which I hear our podcast is on Castbox. That's pretty exciting. Please message us on Instagram because we'd also love to hear your feedback. DM us, TMI Podcast KE. Okay, so today for It's Messed Up, now that we've been talking, we just thought, why don't we talk some more? Because that's what we love to do. We love to do that so much. But today it's a bit of a light game. So the game we're playing today is called Just a Minute. Okay? Super simple. All you have to do is we're going to give each other one topic. So I'll give Lydia a topic, she'll give me a topic, but I'll give you first, you do yours. Then you give me, then I do mine. And basically, whatever topic the other person gives the other person, they just have to talk about that thing for 1 minute.
Okay.
Doris is timing us. Are you ready to time? You're ready to time. Fantastic. And the person who wins this game gets the leftover of Lydia's mandazi that's on that table. So if you lose...
We are so hungry.
Your mandazi is done. Your mandazi is mine. All right? Got it? All right, fine. So for 1 minute, talk about... As soon as I say the topic, start the timer. Okay? So for 1 minute, talk about... thick thighs.
Thick thighs save lives. Let's start there. And let me tell you exactly how. So once upon a time, I was a thick girl. I was a juicy girl. But I didn't appreciate that. I did not appreciate that. But then now I've lost them. I'm no longer there. But I dream one day that one day I'll go back there. And they're juicy. They make your dresses look so much cuter. Believe me, there's a dress which I tried it on. But if it was Joe, 10 out of 10. Mokami, we don't know. We don't know if it's -4. We don't know if it's -3. I don't know. So keep your thick thighs. They're juicy. They're healthy. And according to Joanne, they are very good when it comes to the... Is that 1 minute? Oh my God, how long is that?
Keep going. You've already lost. So good. Keep going.
Yes. So yes, and thick thighs are amazing for what other reasons? Because they keep you warm. Because we even me who does not have the thick thighs, we have been sweating in that chair They keep you warm and healthy and juicy, and thick thighs are amazing.
All right. Out of 10, I'm going to give you a 6. You really tried, but the pauses you didn't try that hard, no. But the pauses in the middle, I feel like we had to deduct points for that, so you get a 6 out of 10. Your mandazi is in jeopardy.
Okay, great.
All right, I'm ready. All right.
All right then.
Don't make it, Lydia, please. All right, I'm ready.
Okay, since this is a topic she really likes talking about.
Oh God.
Talk about Tana.
Oh my God. Okay, fine, guys. Mutana, in case you don't know, a long form of Tana is Mutana. She is my daughter. She's my third born. I love her so much. She's currently 1 year, 8 months old. She's about to be 1 year, 9 months. She's my last born, and I absolutely love her. Here are some really great qualities about Mutana. One, she has beautiful long hair, like the most beautiful long hair that I have ever seen in a child her age, guys. Actually, when she was born, she looked like she was an Indian, and I was like, whose baby is this? And then turns out it was my baby, and that was just like the most amazing thing ever. She is currently a toddler, so she throws lots of tantrums, but she's also a bit reasonable. Like sometimes you can talk to her and she can like understand things, and that just makes me so happy. Things that she loves to do, she loves to play in water, she loves to play with little colored balls. She loves watching Cocomelon on TV. She also loves watching Hey Kids. If you are a parent, then you know. And I have only 5 seconds, but I just want to say that I love you so much, Tana. You're my little girl, and I love you. Okay, bye.
That was really good to hear. I did cap myself because I mean that was so easy. She's the mother of Tana.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that was nice to say. That was nice to hear.
Okay, so I think we
Very
know who
nice
has
to
won
hear.
the mandazi. I think it's
But because I
definitely
gave you an
me.
easier one, you're gonna let me have it.
Absolutely not. So guys, if anyone has extra mandazi, please send them to Lydia. Also, let us know, guys. Let us know what your rating of us is out of 10. How did Lydia
Come
do?
on, you
And
guys,
how
it
did
wasn't
I do?
fair.
Tell us the truth, guys. Tell us the truth.
I mean, we love so many things about this podcast process, but I think one of the things that we love so much is hearing your views. And what we do on TMI Moments is that we'll ask a question on our Instagram page, which is TMI Podcast KE. If you're not following us, follow us. And then we're going to read some of your responses. So because we were talking about the things we wish we knew about our bodies, you know, as we transition into womanhood, we asked you, what is the biggest body change that really surprised you? So I'm going to read some of the feedback.
I'm so excited to hear what people said. I'm so excited.
This is my sister. My boobs never growing. Like how rude.
Oh my God. Yeah,
But I just
actually,
they stopped.
Yeah,
I think it stopped so
but I
early.
think it's like God knew what her career path was going to be, because I can't even imagine her doing what she's doing with huge
With
ass
massive
knockers.
boobs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I feel like it just goes with her body, the way her body is.
It's true. And that is a surprise because you think it would be like Joanne's or
exactly,
whoever's
yeah.
surprise.
Yeah, you know.
Yes. Another one is sun damage on my skin. And this is because a lot of black people are not very conscious about wearing sunscreen because you've got the melanin, but that's not true.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the fairer skinned you are, the easier it is for you to get sun damage.
Actually, I think I only started wearing sunscreen maybe like in my 30s, like religiously. Before it would be like, okay, I'm going swimming. Let me wear
Let's do
sunscreen.
it.
But like now I'm so religious about it. Like literally, I cannot leave the house. I
know.
have driven off. I will drive
It's
back
true.
and put on that sunscreen.
It's true. Have you ever had like sunburn?
Yeah, I have. But
Like-
like, you know, usually when you go to the coast and stuff, then you see like your nose is like
Yeah,
peeling or
nose or
but
like-
not like anything serious until like a breakout or anything
Yeah,
like that.
me too. Okay, this one. So back in January 2019, I was weighing 52 kgs. I started taking FP pills. Fast forward in my birthday, I was weighing 76 kgs. I have never gone back to my initial weight 2 years later. I'm now at 74. The thing I never expected, I'm surprised to date. Yeah.
FP is family planning, in
Yeah.
case you don't know. But
Yeah.
like, wow, I've heard how hormonal contraceptives can really impact like your body and your
It's
weight.
true,
And
but
that's one of the
that's
reasons why
staggering.
I didn't want
Non-hormonal.
non-hormonal. We are both on the IUD, and it's just like me, it's the best thing ever. This
Yeah.
thing of like our hormones are already so problematic. Now, I mean, now you start
I
adding
don't need
hormones.
more.
Yeah.
I don't need
Yeah.
more. Okay, this other one is, why did my back start paining me the minute I turned 27?
Wow.
20.
Wow.
You didn't even get 30.
A
27.
single squat though, a single squat, and you're just like Oh my God, yeah.
It happens to the best of us. So when you're trying, one of the things, the biggest change for her is when you're trying so hard to lose weight, 30 plus, it doesn't want to lose you. Oh,
It doesn't.
babe,
I know.
It's not you. It's not
you.
you.
It's all of us. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to work twice as hard to get half the results.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah.
Another body change is I'm so much hornier than in my late 20s. Is that true? Do you think?
I would say so, yeah. Actually, I read some research that said that women, as you're getting older, your libido increases, and for men, it decreases.
Yeah.
So I totally believe that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I've just always had a high libido, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like it has changed, but that's interesting.
Me,
to
I
know.
was a rabbit. I think it was like
Eh?
around there,
Wow.
23, 24. I was on.
But that's
to the
because
early
you're
morn.
just still
Yeah,
discovering
maybe.
sex, discovering your body, what you like, what you don't
Yeah.
like.
I don't think I've been a maniac for
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one is my feet get so hot in the evening. I have to dip them in cold water.
Oh wow. Age. Your age is showing.
Which
Your
age?
is showing? You know, when you reach a certain age where it's like you're always in a blanket. You know, your shosho, no matter when you go to her place, she has this huge ass sweater on and always has a blanket covering her legs. And I'm always like, it's so hot. Like, why are you? But they're perpetually cold.
Always cold.
So those things
So
happen, I
strange.
guess. Yeah.
Another one here is unlike the normal quote unquote potty, which you can swallow, you cannot swallow in the hanging stomach after birth.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we didn't
God,
talk
that's
enough
so
about that
true,
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying not to go so much into just childbirth specific because
Yeah.
I'm the only one here who has experienced it.
Yeah.
But so true. This one is like more skin and it's just like
There's
it's
nothing you
just there.
can
The
do.
pooch is just there. You can't suck it in. It's not like the normal ones. You really just can't.
I know there's nothing you can do about that.
Mm.
Another one is every time I get here. My stretch marks, I never expect them to be extra bad after giving birth to my second son.
Oh wow!
Yeah, did you get?
I
stretch
did.
marks?
Yeah, no, but I not really on my stomach. The thing is that when you're really slim, like now if Lydia got pregnant, she would probably get more stretch marks than I have.
Oh,
Mine,
right.
because my stomach is already like kind of big, so it's like it doesn't need to stretch that much to accommodate the baby.
Oh.
Yours, it would need to stretch a lot to accommodate.
Thank you.
Know,
I
yeah.
constantly, every time
Yeah.
we speak, I look forward to
And I'm
giving
so
birth.
glad, and I'm so glad. And by the way, stretch marks come when you lose weight and when you gain weight.
Yeah,
It just depends on
it's
how
true.
fast you have lost the weight
Yeah.
and gained the weight, and they're perfectly normal.
Yeah, actually, my
Yeah.
stretch marks over here are from losing weight.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
it happens. Last
It's
one.
true. Another one is how is sorta got sexier after pregnancy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're sexy after pregnancy.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that I got sexier. I would just say that you're more confident, and
And you're-
confidence is
it's
sexy.
sexy.
Exactly. You're just more in
Yes.
acceptance of like, this is how my body is,
Yeah.
and you're just so much more like in awe of what your body can do that it doesn't matter that there's a little chub here, there's a little stretch mark here. It's just like, wow, I'm phenomenal kind of thing.
100%.
Yeah.
There's something which I wanted to say. It's not about the size. It's not about the shape. It's the confidence.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you, the people who are winning is confidence. And you can see right across the board. Everyone is different sizes, but they all have
Exactly.
confidence.
Because if you're a bigger girl, just follow Lizzo on Instagram. By the
Oh my
way,
God,
every
yeah.
time I just see her post, I'm just like, she's literally almost naked, and she's just
Always.
like standing like this, legs apart, bent over, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
wow, like
If she
she's
can-
just there. Exactly.
Yeah.
If she can, like
It's
me,
true.
what am I? I mean,
And
come on.
can
yeah.
I say another thing? People don't have to be the same size as you to inspire you. You
Yeah.
inspired me to
Oh,
be more
yeah?
confident in my body.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Joe just walks into the room and you're just like, okay, sorry, we are just borrowing the space.
borrowing the
Us, we
air
are
and the
borrowing
energy,
the
yes,
air.
yeah.
So just even though we're not the same size, you got me like, come on, girl, get over it.
You're
yeah.
sexy.
Yeah, love it.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for always giving us your feedback. We do this maybe like by every other week. Maybe we do it.
Yeah,
But yeah, there will be the question on our Instagram, and we'll always share your responses. Thank you so much, guys, for interacting with us.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed it, which we know that you have because
know.
you're here and you've watched till the end of the video, please give us a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to our channel. Please, guys, it costs you nothing and it really means a lot to us. We're
Changes
almost at
the world.
20K.
I know.
Which is really
Get us to
fantastic.
20K.
We love you guys so much. And
Yeah.
don't forget to follow us on Instagram at TMI Podcast KE.
Yes, until next time, guys. Mwah.